Welcome to Dreamy Tales, your bedtime haven. Prepare to embark on a journey of tranquility and relaxation. I'm here to weave enchanting stories that will gently guide you into a restful night's sleep. Subscribe and let the soothing whispers of Dreamy Tales be your nightly companion. Pearls and Promises, an Undersea Adventure. Chapter 1, A Discovery on the Beach. The sun shone brightly over the sparkling sea as Oliver and Olivia played near the shore. Small waves lapped at their feet as the twins searched the wet sand for interesting shells and stones. "Look what I found, Liv," cried Oliver, holding up a perfect spiral seashell. Its creamy interior glowed in the daylight. Olivia peeked over. "That's a beautiful Nerite snail shell. Well spotted, Ollie." Just then, a distant splash caught their attention. A school of fish leapt above the surface, their silvery bodies gleaming. "I wonder what made them jump like that," said Olivia curiously. The siblings slowly explored further down the beach, keeping an eye out for more treasures or sights. As they drew closer to a cluster of boulders, Olivia spotted something half buried in the damp sand. "Oliver, come quickly," she beckoned. Together they knelt down and brushed away the grains to reveal a dusty glass bottle. "Careful now," warned Oliver, as his sister grasped the cork and gave an experimental tug. With a pop, it slid out smoothly, and the twins peered inside with bated breath. Wrapped tightly within was a well-worn parchment. Unrolling it gently, a colorful map revealed itself, displaying lands both familiar and new. Patchwork islands dotted azure waters alongside scribbled notes and drawings of fish, shells, and other sea life. "It quote S ... IT quote S a treasure map," gasped Oliver. His eyes grew wide with wonder. Olivia was already tracing their current position at the map's edge. "And look, there's directions to uncharted areas just beyond the reef. Ollie, do you realize what this means?" She beamed up at her brother. Adventure was calling them once more, and Oliver grinned back, any doubts washed away by possibility and purpose. "We'll need to prepare the seafarer for open waters. Are you ready for another grand expedition, Liv?" Taking the map in both hands, Olivia smiled determinedly. "Aye, aye, Captain. Our next voyage awaits." With waves lapping at their feet and seabirds wheeling above, brother and sister raced home hand in hand, mapping out their course for discovery. Chapter 2, Setting Sail for New Horizons. Oliver scanned the horizon as their small boat, the seafarer, drifted over sparkling waters, the salty spray kissing his cheeks. They had been at sea for many days now, steadily making progress across the vast ocean, according to the clues on the mysterious map. Beside him, Olivia stared intently at the parchment, double-checking their position against the detailed landmarks. "Due west from the old lighthouse ruins," she murmured thoughtfully. Oliver nodded and adjusted their sail accordingly. The twins had spent the past week readying supplies and reinforcements on their sturdy vessel. Extra barrels of fresh water, dried provisions, oil lamps, bedrolls, charts, a small medical kit, all were carefully stowed below deck. They also conducted navigational exercises with their parents to learn celestial navigation using the stars and sun. Now fully stocked and trained, Oliver and Olivia kissed their parents goodbye and cast off from shore, waves lapping musical farewells. Twilight had fallen as the twins watched their home port shrink into the distance, the lights of the lighthouse their sole guide into the inky darkness. Oliver smiled, remembering his sister's whoops of excitement, standing proud at the tiller as spray misted her freckled face. They had spent that first night under a dazzling sky, pointing out constellations and dreaming of what mysteries lay ahead. So far, their voyage had been prosperous, encountering dancing pods of dolphins, herding fish and soaring seabirds, swooping low for glimpses. Only the occasional rolling swell and some mild winds tested their mettle, easily overcome with teamwork and persistence. Now, on their fourth day out, Oliver spotted movement in the sea just off the port bow. "Look, Liv," he cried, pointing enthusiastically. A family of whales cruised by, immense but graceful. The twins watched in awestruck silence as the towering animals breached and dove, their haunting melodies carrying across the waves. As the whales disappeared beneath the sunset-stained waters, Olivia sighed contentedly. "What a welcome sight on our journey. The creatures of the sea are surely blessing our quest, Ollie." She grinned over at her brother. "I can feel it. Our first true adventure is only just beginning." Chapter 3. A Haven Under the Waves. Oliver woke with a start, disoriented in the dark. He peered blearily around their tiny berth, blinking away remnants of a dream. Noticing a faint glow from above, he silently climbed the ladder to the deck. The moon was rising full and bright over gentle swells, imbuing the ocean with an ethereal luminescence. But it was not the moonlight alone that caught Oliver's eye. Scattered amongst the waves were ephemeral flecks of shimmering color, ephemeral as glittering dust on dark velvet. He shook his sleeping sister's shoulder excitedly. "Liv, wake up! You have to see this!" Olivia mumbled drowsily, but climbed up, rubbing her eyes. She gasped softly. "Phosphorescence. The plankton must be thriving here." The twins scanned their navigation charts by lantern light, cross-referencing with the eldritch surroundings. According to the etchings, they had happened upon the edge of a sprawling coral reef. Oliver lifted his spyglass for a closer look. Far in the distance, ghostly silhouettes rose from the ocean floor, like monuments to lost civilizations. Entranced, the twins readied their scuba gear as the indigo sky lightened with promise of dawn. Cool water closed over their heads, and they kicked down into an alien kingdom. Vivid panoramas unfolded all around. Branching antler corrals draped with veils of anemones, crumbling castles festooned with swaying fans and ferns. Exotic fish glided through gardens in swirling rainbow multitudes, pausing to observe the unusual visitors with inquisitive eyes. Following natural channels worn through stone, Oliver and Olivia drifted past sculpted bommies and sheltered lagoons, cradling secret worlds. Tiny shrimp and slugs peeked from crevices while above. Curious turtles and playful sea lions craned their necks in curious welcome. After several hours exploring the underwater colors, they surfaced breathless and awestruck. Yet something was calling them still further. Consulting their guide once more by the light of the risen sun, the twins noticed a notation beneath the reef, an entrance to another deeper domain. Propelling towards mysterious new shores, they dived again into the cerulean embrace of discovery. Chapter 4. Pearl Palaces of the Deep. Oliver and Olivia swam steadily downward, the water becoming cooler and darker the farther they descended. Soon, only the dim glow from their dive lamps lit the way as the twins followed a long crack in the ocean floor. The narrow fissure eventually widened, spilling them smoothly into a vast glittering grotto. Gasping softly behind their regulators, Oliver and Olivia spun in wonder at the marvels all around. Lofty palaces and spires reached towards the surface, their every plane and angle draped with pearls that pulsed with inner radiance. Schools of neon fish flickered between the ethereal structures, while shimmering anemones bloomed on arched colonnades. In the distance, even the sand glimmered with crushed fragments of perfect iridescence. An assemblage of beings drifted amongst the marvels, skin translucent yet jewel-toned. The twins felt no fear, only gentle curiosity emanating from these visitors with trailing fins and soft eyes. One regally approached, crown ablaze with a galaxy of gemstones. He gazed upon Oliver and Olivia with affection, making a fluid gesture of welcome. Removing their gear to breathe the caressing water freely, the twins realized this must be the ruler of this domain, Neptune, king of the sea. King Neptune took their hands in his. "Children of the surface, I bid you welcome to my kingdom. Tell me, what guides your exploration so far from shore?" As the twins explained, his shimmering subjects listened closely with open hearts. Gesturing broadly, Neptune invited Oliver and Olivia to observe wonders unfolding all around. Through care and understanding, my people live as one with this vast blue realm. May your discoveries always inspire greater care for the tides that bind us all. As the twins drank in the serene splendor and sage words of the watery ruler, a sense of responsibility began to grow within, to cherish not just this hidden oasis, but the expansive world that nurtured life in its loving embrace. Their adventure had only just begun. Chapter 5. Memories to Treasure. The setting sun cast a golden glow across the sea as Oliver steered their boat towards home. Beside him, Olivia gazed pensively at the horizon, lost in memories of their journey. So much beauty and wonder they had seen beyond the familiar shores. A playful splash caught their attention. Emerging from the waves with a flip of their tails were two dolphins, keeping pace effortlessly with the seafarer. As if sent as escorts, the graceful animals swam alongside in amity, fins occasionally breaching in smiling arcs before diving back into azure depths. Olivia reached out a hand, her fingers barely skimming silky skin. "Farewell, friends. May your pods ever know joy and plenty." The dolphins chirped farewell before disappearing into the deep, leaving trails of joyful bubbles behind. Turning westward once more, the twins recalled all they had learned from benevolent King Neptune and his merpeople. How even in darkness, life found ways to shine, and how each small act, whether exploring hidden worlds or protecting shores, could help nurture the great blue heart of the ocean. As twilight deepened into indigo mystical waters, lights emerged upon the coast to guide weary sailors home. Oliver and Olivia's hearts swelled with relief and pride at the familiar beacons, strong and sure as ever. They had embarked on their first grand adventure and returned bearing memories to last lifetimes. Anchoring at their pier beneath a starry vault, the twins emerged exhausted but fulfilled. Their parents waited with embraces and a feast by firelight, eager to hear fantastic tales. And though suns would set on wondrous reveries, Oliver and Olivia knew the call of waves was eternal. Their next extraordinary expedition had only just begun. The end. As the stars twinkle above, it's time for Dreamy Tales to bid you good night. May the soothing echoes of our stories linger in your dreams, offering you a serene escape. Until we meet again under the moonlit sky, sleep tight and sweet dreams.